everybody, welcome back to the Box CRT YouTube channel. Today behind me we have a wonderful 9-inch, technically 10-inch Panasonic white CRT TV. Let's check it out. So I got this, actually it was the first one of my whole collection I have right now. It's the first one I got on eBay. I got it for $50 shipped. So you can imagine what the shipping cost would be for this. So it's probably a lot less than the 50 bucks. Obviously, let's say 20 bucks maybe, but pretty cool little unit. Like I said, it's about 9 and close to 10 inches. It's got one speaker on the side. It came with this tiny little remote. You can see from the size of my hand, very tiny. And also, very much, it does not function whatsoever, despite me changing the little button battery it has in there. Whether it ever worked, I don't know. It's got some cool things. Obviously, it's a VCR unit. It's got a headphone jack and front AV plugs. Thought there was some cool features about it. And let me take you for a close-up to show you some others. Now 9-inch, it says obviously officially, but if we put this here in this corner, take it up to this corner, we get technically 9 3/4. So you can take it as you want, but it's pretty close to 10. So starting off, we have the speaker on this side. You can see from my hand, it says in my hand how big this unit is. It's not very big, very storageable. This side, obviously, no speaker. It did appear with shipping. I don't think that's from shipping because it's pretty well packaged. It just wasn't disclosed, but no, not that big of a deal. It's just a crack. It's got some yellowing here in the corner from wear, some spots. It does have a nice convenient handle. It's probably about 20 pounds, like typical TVs are. Got our vents. See, it's not that wide. It's about 12, 16-ish inches. Over here, behind the handle, we have this little pad thing. I'm not sure what that's for. Place for your rabbit ears. On our stickers, we don't have like the manufacturer date. You got the model number. And of course, it says, oh yeah, there it is, May 2000. So it's a 2000 unit, like most of these ones we find are. And then also it can be 12 to 24 volt DC. And that's how that works. We're right here, we've got better light. So we have on the right side here our, there you go, our regular voltage input, and then a special connector, 3-prong for your 24 12 volt input. And coming down here, just a cable connection, and that completes the back side. Flipping the old girl over, you can see you got a bunch of molded connectings and the vent for where the PCB is. No speaker on the bottom and some felt pads someone put on at some point in time. Front side, we got more scratching. Right there, you can see it. Also wasn't disclosed in the eBay listing. Doesn't show up on the screen though, or some chips. Tried buffing them out and various things, it did not work. And here you get some more wear. Both of the yellowing, and right underneath the power button is a little bit more wear that's past the yellow. Someone scrubbed it pretty good. All buttons are functional. And yes, it can record. Also, yes, you can see that timer /FM. The radio does work. It's a pretty cool unit for either kitchen, kid's bedroom. You know, there's many uses. Showing off the remote, you can see it's got your basic features, stop go power, all that basic stuff. That's the correct even serial number, model number, I guess you say on the very bottom there for what this TV is called for. As I was saying before, it doesn't turn on. I looked inside, it looks clean. So it's a defective remote, I guess, from day one maybe, where you get filling water, dish soap. Who knows? Anyways, there it is. Doesn't work. It would be cool if it did. Why don't we go ahead and power it up and we can enjoy some TV together, shall we? See how it looks, how it sounds, VHS works, so on. Anyways, I thought this would be kind of a fun one, y'all, because you know it's not a technical video as far as repairs go. It's plugged in, pretty straightforward. Flip it around. You can see a cold turn on, plugs clean. I mean, it's standard, so it's not part of the TV. You can replace it. Little arc there. For typical, her to click inside, 2 clicks. That's pretty cool. We've got a green flashy light. Without further ado, I give you initial power. What will it do? You see we got our power here. She warms up, we get our select language. Looks very clear. A little closer up for you guys. Let me zoom in just a hair. Here we are. All right, so what to do first? Just push channel up for English, channel up. Push up key. It's got to do its auto scrolling here. Ah, yes. Here's what I'm missing. It says action. You push both at the same time. There we are. We got our menu. What does that give us? If I push down, yes, channel TV. If I push positive, it goes to VCR language. Exit. Let's see what exit does. All right, that clock auto set. It's the same thing as before. We go back to action. Perhaps we go to TV action. That gets us our menu, and there we go. Input select. Positive line. All right, so we go to that and that. There we are. Now we are ready for gaming or whatever we put on there. And going back to menu through the action, we do TV, go back down, we go to tuner, select, exit, doesn't do anything. Obviously, we would need it to have some kind of input for it to find something, otherwise it says there's nothing there. And no, this doesn't do it every time you turn it on. It only does it when you plug it in for the first time after having it unplugged. So we'll skip this. So simply by hitting action, it stopped the counting. Let's go to VCR now. And that's what our setups are. We'll repeat now, prime, no timestamp, sure, if you wanted to record something. With our line in selected, let's go ahead and go to tuner. Let's see. There we go. Volume looks good. It's picking up that channel with no antenna.
Yo, I don't think they heard you. Won't you tell them what your name is? This is KCEP.
So you can see it picks up a lot. It sounds alright even. So that's pretty cool. And then I hit FM tuner again. Turns it off. That's pretty cool. This light stays blinking the whole time. So she's got some cool features. Let's go ahead and put on the Fire Stick on there and see what some TV looks like. And obviously I'm expecting pretty good quality because it's a small screen, but let's find out. Another thing worth noting on here is it doesn't have any high-pitched frequencies, so you can't really hear. It doesn't bother if you got sensitive hearing. It doesn't smell like burnt cigarettes or anything like that, which is really cool. Just a little show and tell. Power, play, channel, paperweight. So here's the setup. We're going to take this here converter, power it up. We'll go ahead and plug it in here with our genuine mono. That's video in, audio. We'll just keep it color coded. Doesn't really matter. We'll put the Fire Stick on it in a minute. So when I plug this guy in, it should give us our colors. You can see obviously that's supposed to be black. Looks very colorful. I don't know how it comes out on camera, but it looks beautiful. So we're going to put on the Fire Stick next and see if we can watch ourselves some TV. It's so tiny. So tiny. Not too bad, sounds good. Let me turn up the light for a second, see how that comes out. As you can see, some of the reds stick out further, but that's not the TV. That's actually the inverter here, the converter. Volume. Actually, the camera lens actually makes it look a little blurry too, but TV, it's crisp. So some things don't translate as good, I suppose. But I don't see none of the those specs on there. And that concludes that for the moment until the signal regains its signal. In the meantime, why don't we try this? Got this at Goodwill for $2, still wrapped in cellophane, brand new, and even had all the stuff in there, which I don't have at the moment. Let's just stick it in, see how that goes.
Are hitting the high seas.
There you go.
And everything in between.
Loud. Now, as you can see, maybe the reds do not stick out as much. I get a different angle there for you, maybe. It's VHS, so it's not going to be like high definition or anything, but the colors are actually super immaculate. I mean, that's a 2-head, I believe. It's not a 4-head. Just adjust it back down. Sorry about the shaking here. I'm using a very poor setup. Alright. We could sit here and watch all these, but let's see. Fast forward. Works. I mean, what better way to have a retro TV than watching a retro movie, right? That stays working. I hit play. Now, I believe this movie came out a few years before this, but pretty cool stuff. Like I said, the color is beautiful. Angles mean everything on these CRTs. Let's see if it ejects properly. Comes right out. And I believe the belts on that are great. Try another angle for y'all. It's totally watchable, don't get me wrong. Just small, Small, sometimes smaller is better, You can appreciate these things a lot more. Alright, so there you have it. So this unit, definitely a keeper. I'll definitely keep it part of my collection with pride. I love this thing. Especially when you're gaming, it's even better, with the small graphics and everything. Can't go wrong. But I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe for more content coming up. And just a little sneak peek at what some content is. What's wrong with it? What size is it? What's features? You'll see after subscribe and see. All right, see ya.